Hi guys, it's Tina, back from our holidays with week 15 update of my Cambridge weight plan. So, I'm sure you're absolutely dying to know how much weight I put on, because yes, I did put on, and I did expect to put on, so that's fine, I'm okay with it. And so I'm not going to count on my fingers because that would just be depressing. So I actually put on £6. So don't all go, because do you know what, £6 is so good for me, because that's actually £6 in 3 weeks, because it's 3 weeks since I've been weighed and obviously 2 weeks abroad. And I can promise you now that my average weight gain previously to this is between 9 to 11 pound weight gain in 2 weeks. So £6 is really good. So I'm actually okay with that. And also, because I'd been eating so much less, obviously on Cambridge, I actually was expecting more anyway. So this is actually the best plan I've ever been on for actual weight gain, considering how much little I was eating compared to previous diets, if that makes sense. So shock all the way around, really, to be honest, because you'd expect, like when I was on Weight Watchers, I was actually eating more food generally, but I still had a massive weight gain, more than this. So you know what, big ups to Cambridge weight plan. So what happened on holiday? So I had everything I wanted. Obviously I was more conscious. I took bars with me. I didn't eat lunch, I had a bar. I did eat lunch. We had a car for 2 days, so I had lunch out on those 2 days. I think I had another semi-lunch another day, but other than that I had bar for lunch, which was fine, because you know what, it was 100 degrees, so I didn't need it. But also breakfast was massive and I didn't cut back on breakfast, so that was all good. And along with my bar at lunch, I did have they had gorgeous peaches and nectarines, you know, and they were that big, so I quite often had one of those with my bar, and that really was cool, considering, you know, you can't have fruit on step 2. So that was like a treat anyway. Breakfast there is to die for. So every morning I allowed myself a little pastry. Every morning they have different pastries, fruit ones, raisin ones, chocolate ones every day. Normally I would have been having 5, 6 of those and taking some away, but I let myself every morning have at least one. Towards the middle of the week, which we'll talk about in a minute, those upped a little bit, and then I thought about what was going on. So I had a pastry every day. I had Greek yogurt and honey every morning, and if anyone knows about Greek yogurt and honey, it is not low fat and it is to die for. And we're not talking a small bowl, we are talking a big bowl of Greek yogurt and honey every morning that I was there, barring one morning when I felt like a big fat pig, so I didn't have it then. I had the pastries. Oh, I forgot about the biscuits. They had delicious biscuits, like Viennese whirls. I had on and off a Viennese whirl or 2 every day, so I had the biscuits as well. What I didn't have was the big massive donuts, because thank God my friend Joanna, who used to run the supermarket, now runs the Top Pool Bar, which was fantastic, because instead I got frappes. Check out my frappe I've just made myself. Joanna will be proud. So I had frappes instead of donuts. I had one massive big fat sugar donut while I was there, which I bought in Corfu Town. Absolutely to die for, but done. Had the donut, all good. We ate out every single night and enjoyed every mouthful of it. And 3 nights I had 3 courses, which was in Molina Bay, which is the most beautiful restaurant, because Spiros, my friend's husband, cooks there. He's the head chef, and oh God, he should be Michelin starred, because it's delicious. And I pushed myself to 3 courses there, and I must admit, each time I was like, oh, I can't eat anymore. But it's worth it because it's so delicious. So basically you can see that I did not miss out. And also, you know, I don't drink, and I can't drink because of my liver and my medication. But saying that, Joanna gave me a pina colada. Never tasted a pina colada. Oh my God, I loved it. So I think I had in the whole holiday 2 pina coladas, and then I had a banana colada. It might have been 2 banana coladas. So in a whole holiday, 4 cocktails. But again, for me, I normally have no cocktails. So again, really not missing out at all. big massive wood fire oven pizza, another pizza. If any of you were watching my food things that were going on Facebook, you would have seen the lovely food that I was eating. So all good. I had a wonderful heavenly time resting, getting a tan, which you can't really see now because I look awful, but that's because since I've been back I've been in horrendous pain. So yeah, not feeling good now. Horrendous awful pain that's waking me up and I can't sleep, etc. But that's probably all to do with me being very inactive on holiday, and now all I've been doing since I've got back is washing. So anyway, that's that. So let me tell you, towards the middle of the holiday, as with all things like this, I started to creep up. The food started to creep, and I knew it was creeping because I started to feel a bit gross. And then my husband and daughter liked to mention that to me, and I was like, you know, and a few swear words chucked in, but I was aware. I knew what was happening, so I was like, okay. So the next morning I didn't go to breakfast. That was only once in the whole holiday, and I went and sat with my friend Joanna. She made me a lovely frappe, and I had a bar. That was good. But from then on, I was very aware, and then instead of what I'd crept up a little bit to maybe 2 pastries, it went back down to 1 pastry. But you know, the yogurt and honey, the odd biscuit here and there, none of that stopped. So you know, I was just aware that everything was starting to creep up a bit. I also had 2 lots of really soft white bread. Oh my god, I love the bread. But again, you know, normally I'd be cutting big chunks of bread off every day because I had all the big loaves of bread. I didn't do that. So do you know what? I tried as hard. I could have tried harder, but you know what? I love my food. I love my holidays, and for me, I did really well, and I am proud of myself. Obviously, I wish I didn't put any weight on, but that wasn't going to happen. And yeah, £6, trust me, is a good gain for me in a 3-week holiday. So I'm hoping to get it off within the next 2 weeks rather than the 3 weeks it took me to put it on. But at the moment I'm really struggling with the pain, and obviously that I find it much more difficult. But I am going to see my rheumatologist tomorrow, hopefully to have a look at my liver and my pain again maybe. So that's where we are. So I hope you're all still there following me, watching me. Not so many people watched my holiday video. Maybe everyone was too depressed to watch my holiday video, but hopefully everyone's going to be back watching me and following me and supporting me, because I'm hoping to lose at least another 2 stone before Christmas. Would be great to lose the lot that I need to lose before Christmas, but I need to be realistic with the pain and with social activities, because you know I'm very social. That maybe 2 stone before Christmas would be really good. So I will talk to you all next week when hopefully my loss will be good, and I'll speak to you soon.